man, goddamn. We got a new one from Sophie from the Tribe Cast. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna get into it.
What's a basic bitch tattoo?
Butterflies.
Butterflies?
Oh, a rose.
Angel numbers.
Yeah.
Hey, Theo. My name is Danielle. I am 25 and a virgin. Not by choice, but due to lack of takers throughout the years.
Uh-oh. She tight and tardy. You know what I'm saying? 25 and still a virgin? That's tight and tardy, boo-boo. More?
I think it's a rarity in this day and age to be 25 and a virgin, and I worry it will be a turnoff for any guy when he finds out, and that only heightens my insecurity about it.
Yeah, I know it's definitely a rarity to be 25 and African American, I think, in some communities. I remember reading a document the other day, a lot of young black men get killed. So that is a lot of rarities out there. But let's hear a little bit more.
Is he trolling?
Ladies, as an escort, allow me to tell you.
Am I rare?
Something. These men are a fucking joke. That guy you're obsessed with, go through that phone. Go through that phone and find any text message of him.
If you have any suspicions, that
true.
phone will tell you everything you need to know and more.
Talking to a sex worker, OnlyFans, anything.
Oh, that's on there.
You won't like him anymore. Because we hear and see it all. And let me tell you, you will not look at that man the same. The same man you're obsessing over, laying in bed, waiting for a text back. Yeah, he just paid me. I thought he was a loser. I couldn't wait for him to get the fuck out. He said the most embarrassing things. He didn't want to shower. He asked me for unprotected services. Oh, and he tried to haggle prices.
Bitch, what that say about you? Like, you making yourself look goofy as fuck, man. You embarrassing him, but you embarrassing yourself way worse.
Ew!
You've slept up with over 1,500 women. What do men need to know about? All right, I've gotten laid 0 times this year. I got to get to 1.
You still are in sales,
Yeah.
right?
See, this guy, his claim, his 1,500 claim, I don't think it's capped, but like the way he got it was cheat codes and just, it was like playing, it's like playing San Andreas with the cheat codes on. That's basically how he be getting girls, bro.
I look at this.
This is so crazy. This is the culture of spectacle. Do we really have to pretend like sleeping with 1,500 women makes this guy some type of role model?
No, he's a sex addict if you really like look at his content. Yeah.
Stuck my dick in 1,500 holes, and probably most of them were questionable.
2 of them were trannies. You ain't know that, Sophie. I did my research on this dude.
Aren't I Jesus?
It's kind of like a funnel. Top, you have basically like your Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, bars and clubs, and then meeting girls in the daytime. That leads to phone numbers, and then it comes down to your texting skill and how many of those phone numbers turn.
Oh yeah, this guy also has an absorbent amount of money, so like he can afford to do like the stuff he tries to teach you. Like you need money to like roll with this dude, bro. Like you can't just, you ain't gonna get it off just the strength of, you know what I'm saying, you that dude. Like I gotta do it, but anyways.
Into dates, and then it's how well you run the date. The biggest mistakes they're making, they're running out of stuff to say. They're not.
Does this not sound like an addict? This sounds like some tweaker activity.
Setting it up for the girl to come back.
Sophie, he is. You picked it up, man. I like you, Sophie.
Home with them, or they don't know how to answer objections for her to come home, right?
He is construction. I do DoorDash.
Okay. Your boyfriend is construction.
Yes.
How old is he?
He is 20 years old.
You're Corey.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who do you live with?
My mom and her new husband.
How did I know that? You and your girlfriend live with your mother.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what's the name of the company that you work for?
Landscape.
Do you work for them full time?
Yes, I do.
For how long?
I've been working for them about 2 months now.
2 months?
Yes.
Prior to that, what did you do?
I worked for Chewy.
Chewy, the dog products?
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened to that job?
I just wasn't liking the job anymore, and I thought I could do a lot harder work, and that's what I strive to do, is just continue trying to be the best person I can.
And what does your girlfriend do all day when you're out in your landscaping job for the last 2 months?
She stays busy going to the gym, and
She clearly doesn't even know how to iron a shirt for him.
And making sure that everything is...
See, I wouldn't notice that because I'm a dude, and I don't be looking at dudes below their shoulder most of the time, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I was gonna say something, but it's probably going TOS.
In tip-top shape and just bringing me lunch when I'm on my break for work.
He's trying to have a whole stay-at-home life when he's living with his mother. Pathetic.
I want to completely change my entire life.
Hey, but she going for it though, so he must got something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he at home with his mama and she still rocking with him, he must got something, yo. Or she just down bad.
In 6 months and become unrecognizable. There are 6 months left out of this year. The whole point is by the end of the year for you to look yourself in the mirror, not recognize yourself.
What you gonna do? Put on a bunch of makeup? Cause that's what y'all be doing. It's a mask, yo.
Doing a completely 180. One goal, 8 rules, 0 excuses. In 6 months, 186. I don't know. I just fucking made that up. I pulled that out of my ass. And I come up with my own little rules that reach every single aspect of life. I'll share them with you tomorrow. So follow along.
So you were against feminism even going into college?
Always. I always was like, I've always been a woman. My life's only been easier as a woman. I don't understand.
Oh, what's up, Sophie? What I mean?
I've always said I've always been a woman too.
What all these women are crying and about. And to your point about the women not really getting a legacy, I would say that women need to understand that you don't need a legacy like a man. Your legacy is your family and your family that you bring, that you raise, and your children. That's the legacy that women need to understand is important. You don't need to have a legacy like a man.
The Matrix just clones the same personality over and over and over again, does it not?
Women need to stop trying to become men because they can't become men and they're only going to fail at it. And when they try to become men, they become OnlyFans, sell their bodies online. And guess what? One day you're going to get old, you're going to get wrinkly, you're going to become like an old miserable hag like Chelsea Handler and be childless, husbandless. You eventually will want a husband. You will. And one day you're not gonna be able to have kids and you're gonna wish that maybe I didn't spend my whole life trying to be a boss babe and maybe I should have just, done what society tells me not to do and got married and actually found a man. Like, serve your daddy husband and not your corporate boss. And that's how you'll be happy. That's your legacy.
I'm sorry. Can I say one thing?
I agree.
You know why I came here? I think it's very obvious. Exposure. I'm on OnlyFans. I'm getting paid.
She's about to say something very, very cringy.
Oh, essentially, the last time I came here, I got paid. This time, I'm gonna get paid.
Oh yeah, so Fresh and Fit was really just Myron because Fresh is just getting carried. They strictly bring OnlyFans girls and strippers on their show, so they get like really low IQ girls. And every time they get on the show, the dumbest one that the chat be getting on the most be the one that make the most money because them same simp ass, hate women ass dudes will go to their OnlyFans and subscribe, bro. They Fresh and Fit got it made, even though they corny, but hey, it's working, man. I ain't even hating.
So let me get this straight.
She makes a really good point here because they can sit here and pretend like they're so against what all these girls do. But they are the ones connecting these girls to their audience. So the same simps in the comments hating on these girls are the same simps that go straight to their OnlyFans pages after the podcast and sign up.
So these guys on a podcast.
Sophie just said it just like me, man.
That are weird. Shouldn't be doing this because you think they're not high value.
No, like I said, it pays the bills.
So, can you define what a high value man is in your eyes then?
Please don't.
One, a man who's not interested in multiple women. Two, what's funny about that? Okay, how old are y'all?
Continue on. No, keep going.
How old are y'all?
No, keep going. I don't want to interrupt you. Keep going.
How old are y'all?
No, keep going.
The image above is my wife about to film her first ever scene with a performer besides myself. And this is my question. Why in this modern day and age where, trans stuff is all good, we seem very accepting of like everybody's preferences and what they're into, what is so wrong with me being down with my wife doing something like this? Let me know.
This is a loaded question, Adam. But since you ingratiated yourself in hip-hop, bro, I'm going to just keep it real nice and short and simple, bro. We don't do that over here, bro. You don't openly let somebody hit your bitch, bro. Openly. You know what I'm saying? Unless, like, your main one. Now, I've had, like, times where it be like, hey, you set it up to some girl that you had a relationship with in the past that you don't care about, but this is your wife, bro. And we don't do that over here. So it's just that simple.
You know, in the comments, because I don't really understand.
You see, serve your daddy husband.
It's not him, it's the fantasy. It's not him, it's the fantasy. It's not him, it's the fantasy. Rejection is redirection. Rejection is redirection. Rejection is redirection.
How many of these dudes do you have that are just texting you?
Like that just text me?
Yeah, that are you know are interested in you, but you're not interested in them.
Like right now, actively, probably like between 5 and 10.
Look at her, bro. I believe her too. Like that's the 5 or 10 dudes that are down bad, and you know they down bad because look at you.
But like they kind of rotate in and out. Like sometimes people will just text me like from a while ago, and they're like, "Hey, like I'm blah 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 from Tinder," and they're from like 6 months ago, and I'm like, "I don't even know who you are. Like, how do you remember who I am?" You know?
Are they messaging you on Tinder or?
They know who you are because you're the only girl that's built like a hippo. That, come on, man. You over 300. Easy, 325.
They don't. You're just a cum bucket.
Texting you or?
Either Tinder or Snapchat, yeah.
So
okay. And are they texting you at like midnight or something on a Friday?
No, just like throughout the day.
But is it evident to you that these 5 to 10 guys are...
He tries to be so subtle with the question.
Like, they're interested in you.
Yeah.
It's not just like some bullshit fucking...
No.
Okay.
There's only a few guys in the industry who are like big on social media, very well known by like just right when you look at them, you know that guy, you know, and I wanted my first scene to be like, you know, a big scene.
And it's worth mentioning that we did a TikTok in Vegas back in January where, and this might have been like the first time we ever even joked about it on camera.
This is so embarrassing. I would rather die alone than marry a man like this.
But I said to him, doing a little TikTok, I said, "Who's the hottest girl here?" And then he like put his arm around you and walked away with you. And that, I believe...
Bro, that happened. Oh, man. Okay. I know what kind of guy Adam is for real, bro. He one of them dudes. Can't fight, can you, huh?
It has like 9 million views on TikTok.
He was like the obvious choice. I was like, oh, I have to go with him. This is what the audience wants.
The fucking superhero built dude, what was that dude, like 6'7"?
You feel like you're missing out on all the fun. Me too. Everyone else has more friends. Everyone else does the fun stuff on the weekends. Everyone else gets all the attention.
We in the lab working every day, man. No fun.
We're missing out on a lot, and it doesn't end there. We're missing out on the endless search for acceptance from an empty source. We're missing out on the constant need to mask the reality of who we are. We're missing out on the acting like everything is okay and shutting down when the crowd is gone. So yeah, we're missing out, but I think that's just fine for now.
What about you?
Like a 7 to an 8.
Okay.
Like a 6, 7.
Okay.
Yuki, what about you?
For me, I don't know what maybe like. It's really a tough question because I don't know what answer can satisfy other people. So maybe I give myself a 0 because I know what my exact. Never mind. No.
A 0?
Baby.
If people considering us,
So in like China and Japan and like some, I don't know, I can't say all Asian countries, like once you pass a certain age, like they know it's over with. Like 25, I think, I forgot the word they call it, but it translates to leftover woman. So that's why she's so like real with it.
I'm really ugly. It's fine. I don't
Why
really
do you
care
Why
about
do you think that though?
Yeah.
Like
You don't
have
think
to
you're like
realize
average? Or...
you portray what you believe. So if you keep telling yourself that you're ugly, you're gonna start thinking, "Oh shit, I'm ugly and I don't equivalent to anybody else." Like
let me tell you like a story. It's like a really short story. So like I feel like I'm like kind of physically attractive because so first I'm a virgin and I ask my ex
The mic, please.
ask my ex online boyfriend because I booked a hotel at the area like it's really nearby his hometown. It's like just like half hour. I text him like 30 message and I invite him to come over there and he just ignore like I'm staying in that hotel whole night alone like
So I mean,
your self-esteem.
exactly.
Yeah,
honestly, word of advice. You don't even need a boyfriend. You need confidence. You think that you're ugly. You already think some type of way. You don't have any
this is a
type of
therapy session. Boo.
conversation skills. So what do you like?
God
You don't. What do you like?
I'll let her ride, though.
Into the mic.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Like honestly, I'm staying in the library whole day. Like I only study, like staying in the library. Like
So you study and okay. Well, while you're on your downtime, obviously your eyes will hurt. Why don't you just pick up a hobby of what you like to do? You know, hobbies differentiate you from different people because of what you like. Everybody likes a certain thing. And, you know, lo and behold, a guy one day will like the same thing that you like and that you've worked on yourself. You just need confidence. You just need to like throw dating out the window because you don't need that. You think you're ugly. Why do you think that? You just need to look in the mirror and be like, okay, you need to fix yourself. Okay, well, my makeup is kind of like, it's not looking like the same as everybody else on the screen. Let me try to work on my makeup and work on my confidence as I'm doing this makeup. I'm that bitch. I'm this person. You know, you have to have that mentality that you're up there, you know?
Facts.
You're not ugly. Yeah.
What?
Baby.
It's okay. It's all right. Take your time. Take your time.
Did I say something wrong? Like,
No.
Look at. She was on point. You can't expect others to accept you before you've accepted yourself. She's actually in a very vulnerable position right now. She doesn't even like herself, so what kind of man would she allow into her life? She does need to build up confidence, and in my opinion, how you do that is by building up your skills, becoming competent at something. You become confident once you feel you're good at something. You have to try a bunch of different things until you find something that you can do consistently to become good at it, so that you're able to be confident in what you know you can do. Once you start creating a strong sense of identity, then you can step into relationships with more confidence. And you can therefore make better choices about the people that you surround yourself with. She really shouldn't be dating because she doesn't have the skills to pick someone who would be good to her anyway. It's sad to see, and at least she was able to admit it, because most women, I think, we just mask it. We just pretend that we don't feel that way instead of working on it. And instead of working on your makeup, like that girl suggested, or sitting in front of the mirror calling yourself a bad bitch, go out and actually become the person that you want to be.
Look at this view, guys. Not my fat, juicy ass. This fucking beach.
Yo, how old is Sophie, man? Like, she looked younger than that girl that was crying, and man, I can't tell, bro. I cannot tell. She looked good in a motherfucker.
I'm saying why it's so important to be saved, and I don't mean just be saved for yourself. You have to spread the word. No matter how corny you look, you spread the gospels to the four winds of the earth. When you're saved,
that's what this clown's out here doing, spreading the gospel.
There's a snowball effect. That Zerka drug.
And this dude, he's insane. Like, I don't think he's like Antonio Brown. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Dealer Zerka is this guy now. If I was going the other way, you'd be like, yeah, that fucking Bible ain't working for him. But once you're saved, you start to do good things instinctively, like a snowball effect. I'm a Catholic, but I get attacked by Catholics.
You're saying there's no saving in these other religions? What do you mean?
No. There's no saving. The whole premise of Christianity is to be saved. In other religions, they say, well, you have to be a good person. And in Christianity, you don't even have to, and you have to become a better person and actually progress. But the point is, it happens naturally.
Our modern day philosophers are just chef's kiss.
Well, that's another video from Sophie Ramos, and that's all, folks. Bro, hit me on the phone.